Hello students. Today we are discussing about the machine learning. What is machine learning? Machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence. The goal of machine learning generally is to understand the structure of data and fit that data into models that can be understood and utilized by the people. Although machine learning is a field within computer science, it differs from the traditional computational approaches. In traditional computing, algorithms are set of explicitly programmed instructions used by the computers to calculate or program solved. Machine learning algorithms instead allow for the computer to train on data inputs and use statistical analysis in order to output values that fall within a specific range. Because of this, machine learning facilitates computer in building models from sample data in order to automate decision-making process based on the data inputs. Any technology user today has been benefited from machine learning. Facial recognition technology allows social media platform to help user tag and share photos of friends. OCR technology converts images of text into movable types. Recommendation engines powered by the machine learning suggest what movies or television shows to watch next based on user preference. Machine learning is a continuously developing field. Because of this, there are some considerations to keep in mind as you work with the machine learning. In machine learning, there are different types of the tasks. The tasks are generally classified into a broad categories, but mainly we are classified into a two different types of the methods, that is supervised learning and the unsupervised learning. In supervised learning, the computer is provided with example inputs that are labeled with their desired outputs. The purpose of this method is for the algorithm to be able to learn by comparing its actual output with the thought output to find errors and modify the model accordingly. Supervised learning therefore uses pattern to predict label values on additional unlabeled data. For example, with supervised learning, an algorithm may be fed data with images of shark labeled as fish and images of ocean labeled as water. By being trained on this data, the supervised learning algorithm should be able to later identify unlabeled shark images as fish and unlabeled ocean images as water. A common use case of supervised learning is to use historical data to predict statistical likely future events. It may be used historical stock market information to anticipate upcoming fluctuations or be employed to filter out spam emails. In supervised learning, tagged photos or dog can be used as input data to classify untagged photos of dogs. And what about the unsupervised learning? In unsupervised learning, data is unlabeled. So the learning algorithm is left to find commonalities among its input data, as unlabeled data are more abundant than labeled data. Machine learning methods that facilitate unsupervised learning are particularly valuable. The goal of unsupervised learning may be as straightforward as discovering hidden pattern within a data set, but it may also have a goal of future learning, which allow the computational machine to automatically discover the representations that are needed to classify raw data. Unsupervised learning is commonly used for traditional data. you may have a large data set of customers and their purchases. But as a human, you will likely not to be able to make sense of what similar attributes can be drawn from the customer profile. With this data fed into an unsupervised learning algorithm, it may be determined that women of a certain age range who buy unscented soaps are likely to be pregnant, and therefore a marketing campaign related to pregnancy and the baby products can be targeted to this audience in order to increase the number of purchases. According to a prejudice of machine learning, as a field, machine learning is closely related to the computational statistics, so having background knowledge in statistical is useful for the understanding and the leveraging machine learning algorithms. So, approaches to machine learning are continuously being developed for our purpose